Hello everybody, welcome back to another Wheelassassin video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Tomorrow is Pancake Day, so I thought we would go ahead and build this awesome looking diner. Now this is set out like an American style diner, so we have the massive pancake on the top. Kind of looks like the Michelin Man. Is it the Michelin Man? You know, the tire guy on the top there. We come inside, there's some booths around here. People have some pancakes over here, which is represented with some stripped oak logs, so you can just kind of chillax. And the piston tables do the rest of the work. You can go back here behind the kind of bar area with some seats, and this is where the actual magic happens, where the pancakes get cooked. You can see some butter being cooked up over here, represented by a honey block because they look great. A pancake over there being cooked, a slushy machine of course, and a coffee machine over here because every diner needs a coffee machine, especially a jukebox as well. That is like a requirement. And then of course we just have a couple of toilets back here. So this place does require a lot of blocks. It is quite a big build, so if you guys do build this on survival, definitely let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear. I know it's a massive challenge building anything in survival, so definitely let me know how you guys get on. This was actually, the inspiration from this came from a Lego set that I actually own, which is just insane. Apart from the massive pancake, unfortunately Lego do not do a set with a massive pancake in, which they should. We should write to them and say, Lego, you need to do this. Anyway, let's crack on with the build. So the first thing you want to grab is you want to grab some glass, just some normal block of glass, and some glass panes. You're also going to need some smooth quartz block. Now it's important to get smooth because it does look great with these smooth stairs and smooth slabs and everything like that, and the normal quartz looks quite rough, so we need a smooth one. So a block of cyan concrete. You're also going to need a block of black concrete and a block of white concrete for this kind of floor down here. For the front entrance, we're also going to grab some smooth stone, and this is supposed to represent for the pathway. You can also use these blocks you've got for the inside of the diner's floor for the road, as well as some yellow concrete. And we will come back and grab the rest of the materials we need in a second. So you have all your materials ready. You're going to grab your smooth quartz, and we're going to place a block. I'm going to place mine in line with this one. You want to make your diner kind of in the middle of nowhere, so it looks like a bit of a truck stop as well. But you also want to make it away from other buildings, just so that these windows can kind of get all the light through them as well, which is great. So with our smooth quartz block, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Then we're going to leave a 5 block gap just in between these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the next one, on the 6th one, we're going to place another 9 of smooth quartz. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like so. Then we're going to place 1 block back, and we're going to do the same on the opposite side, like that. Then we're going to come just out from this block, and we're going to place 6 going back as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like so. Make sure you do the exact same on the opposite side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And to make sure you have the right measurements, you can see these two line up as well, which is great. If anybody does need to pause the video at any point because they do get a bit stuck, it is absolutely fine, guys. Honestly, it is no problem. Feel free. So now we have our 2 lots of 9 and then 6 at the back there as well. We can grab our cyan concrete and we're going to go 1 like that. These are going to go up by about 8 blocks high. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make sure these are exact same on both sides. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now what we need to do is go in a block on each, and then go in up a block on each, and then just fill it over like that. Awesome sauce. Okay guys, so back to your cyan tower. What we're going to do is we're going to build this back by another block, kind of making a symmetrical stand as well. So this needs to come back just another block. So this becomes like a 2 layers of this archway like this. There we go. So this kind of comes a block just away from that. Now we're going to take our glass. Well, actually, first of all, almost forgot. We need to come in our flooring, and we need to make sure this floor stays the same pattern the whole way through. So what we're going to do is we're going to come to here. We're going to block that out, block that one out, block that one out, and we're going to kind of alternate between the white and black concretes for this flooring. And what we're going to do is we're not going to make the entire floor done just in a minute. We're going to kind of pace ourselves. So we're going to go along just where these windows should be, just so we can place the glass on top, and when the glass looks through, it doesn't look like just there's some grass underneath it. So oops, my bad. So all the way along, alternating between the 2 concretes. Let's just stick that there. There we go. So all the way up to the windows like so. We're going to grab our glass now, a glass block, and we're going to go along where we made these windows. So here, what we're going to do is we are going to go and place a block in this gap over here, like this. So as you can see on this window over here, I actually made it go in, but there's no glass block onto that, so that's where, oops, I got a bit confused there. So we need to stick another block there, and then the glass pane is going to go all the way from this block all the way across to there and connecting at the back here. As you can see, there's a stair there, so we don't put a glass block on the inside. Instead we use a cyan under there as well, but we'll come back to that in a second, so don't get too worried. So here we're going to put a glass block all the way along again. Here, don't worry about breaking this one like I did on the other one. That was my mistake. So we go along again, up to there. That's perfect. Now we grab our glass pane and we just bring this along, and this goes up by about 3 blocks high, like this. It is a little bit hard to get the right level because the glass pane has a very small kind of block box to place the other one on top of, so you might have to break some glass a few times. This goes up by about 3 blocks high, making sure this is 3 blocks high as well, and then we're going to fill it over with glass on the top. So 2 layers and then a 3rd layer on the top here. You can take your time with this section. It doesn't really have to be done fast. You guys can take as much time as you need on this diner. Can't believe it's Pancake Day tomorrow. I'm so excited. My mum makes the best pancakes. Definitely. It's awesome. Love them. Right. Then we're going to take our glass and we're going to go along the top like this, making sure we leave this corner off, because what we've done here is we've actually put the opposite. So we've put the quartz again on the top. So you just stick the quartz here, and then it's going to go around the outskirts like that, which is cool. So we can actually mark that little section out on the corner there as well now. So here it goes like that, then it goes kind of out like that, oops, like that even, and then here it goes down like that. Then you just fill in the glass on top of these panes, and we do the same over here, like so. Nice one, guys. Alright, this is looking awesome. Let's go to the next step. Okay, so on the corners, guys, before we go any further with our glass, what we're going to do is grab ourselves some smooth stones, smooth quartz stairs even. We're going to place one upside down. Then we're going to place a smooth quartz block. Whew, apologies for my lisp, it's very bad today. Then we go like that, that's perfect. Then we put another one upside down just like that. Then we go up by 2 blocks like this. Then we stick another smooth quartz stair on top of that. Then we just bring our quartz along these glass blocks. Then we do the exact same over here, like this. So technically, okay, so here what we need to do is we're going to put cyan just there. This goes along by about 5 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this. Then you can build this up. Yep, so that one, that's perfect. Then we're going to build this along, and then we leave it for the top 2 blocks. That's where we put our quartz. So we can grab our quartz now, stick some quartz in here. There we go, nice one. So now here, what you can do is obviously put your glass in the top. Then we're going to fill in the panes just in this gap here. Awesome. What you could do as well if you wanted is just replace this with a block of quartz, just so that it didn't look so strange from the side. But it is your guys' choice at the end of the day. You can do whatever you like. I might just make mine like that, and then like that. There we go. So it kind of goes in that pattern like that. So I'll show you guys over here what we've done. So we're going to take our quartz stairs. We're going to go like that, upside down. 1 block like that. 1 block like that. 1 stair like that. Up to a normal facing stair that way. Then we grab our quartz and we build this along. Connect up to this corner. Over here we go along the front. Connect up to this cyan tower. Awesome. Next we stick our cyan going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. Here 5, well 4, and then 4 again. And then the top 2 are going to be quartz, so you can just fill that in now, the quartz. Yeah, nice one. And then here what we're going to do is take our quartz, stick a block there. Then we're going to stick glass on this top one, and then just fill it in with paints. We may as well just change that one up as well. There we go. And then make it to the opposite side as well, like so. But as you can see on my original build, underneath this one stair there is actually a cyan block. So it really depends what you guys like. I think it depends on your personal preference. You guys can change this up and make it customized as much as you like. Definitely let me know in the comments what you guys change up about this. It's good to hear. Alright, nice one. That is one of the most confusing sections of the build done. So great job, guys. Really, really great job. Let's get on to the next section. Alright then, guys. So coming around the back of our wall here, what we need to do is we need to go a block in. Now, don't worry about connecting this up at the moment. We're going to come back into the interior after the build is actually finished. So what we need to do here is we need to go back by about 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is for the toilets. Then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. So we can have this middle wall for the toilets. Then we go in and around like this again. So you can leave this block off and go back 4. And then we go, well, 3, sorry, because this one is where the wall is going to be. So this needs to be 14 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Amazing. And then it connects up to this one. So what you can do here is you can just build this up by about 3 blocks high, all the way around this section, even for the toilet block, making sure the cyan stays the same throughout the build. So here as well, and then here we can go along. Amazing. And then we can take our smooth quartz, and we're just going to go along again for these top 2 layers. Hope you guys are enjoying the build, by the way. Definitely leave a like if you are, that'd be awesome. Really helps the channel out a lot. So there we go, and then obviously these 14, and there we go. Oh, that's amazing. Alright, so the next step, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to make this entire flooring, even the toilets, these black and white concrete. So this entire space we've got on the walls, we're going to make these the alternate way. So of course, you make sure that it goes like this. Alright, see you in a minute, guys, when this is finished. Okay, everyone, this is finally finished. It did take a while, but it does look pretty awesome when it's done. And this entire space is now ready to be filled up with some awesome furniture. So what we're going to do next is over here where the toilet block is, we're just going to fill this in as well now, when we're going to make these toilets separate. So we're going to bring a wall of cyan going along by 4 in between this 5 block gap. And then we're going to leave a gap, and we're going to stick a block just there. And we're going to stick a block just there. What we're going to do, build these up again. Build this one up again, and build this block of 4 going up by about 3 like that, and then quartz the rest up like this. Then we can fill these 2 bits of quartz over, and then fill the cyan over by a block, so you can leave a gap for the toilets like this. Awesome sauce. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come to the front entrance over here, and we need to make a block gap just so you can go in the front door. Now unfortunately this place doesn't have a normal door in it, because it would be really hard to make it look like the glass of this place, and I wanted to make it look like glass, otherwise a normal oak door looks a bit funky. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 up to the top here. We're going to do the same on the opposite side, so 7 blocks in glass like that. We're going to leave a 2 block gap, of course, like that. Then we're going to build up with our glass going straight to the top, like so. Awesome. Next, what you can do is actually grab yourself a iron trapdoor. You can also grab yourself a lever, which is right at the bottom of this new addition. Oh, there we go. Just like so. And we can come to this side, and we're just going to place a lever in this gap here, a lever in this gap here, like that. And then we can just stick 2 iron trapdoors on these blocks, just kind of the next one up from the top of the build. And just pull these levers back, because this won't be seen from the outskirts. So that looks pretty cool. There we go. Now, for this task, I've actually cleared my inventory down, because we're going to need only these 2 materials. So smooth quartz slab and pink concrete for these neon kind of lights that are supposed to be represented in this section here. So what we need to do, come to out on the sides of the cyan with our slab, go all the way around the build like this. So you can see it kind of goes out a block from the build. Here we need to go above the steps like that, then back in, and then around, and exclude the toilets from the lights, and go all the way back around. So it's a little bit confusing, so we'll definitely go nice and slow. So over here we're going to start on the steps, so we're going to go slab there, 1, 2, and make that a 4 like that. Now here what we can do is literally just stick our pink concrete in the back there, put a slab on top, and then just knock that slab through to build that there. Then here it goes around the corner just by a block, and just like that, and there's also a pink in there. And now here of course it literally just stays the same, so we can stick our pink concrete on top of these quartz, and here again. Now here it gets a little bit tricky, because I think it's actually on the, yeah, it's on the block of quartz just there. So it kind of comes out a block just here. So all the way around we can go around with our pink concrete on these block of quartz, like this. And these are, like I said, supposed to represent lights, so that's pretty cool. So there we go. Now we can just fill up the quartz on the bottom layer all the way around. Now over here for the toilets, these are actually just quartz stuff from the rest of the build as well, so we can actually just put quartz in over the top of the build like that. Now here of course we need to go out another block, so here we can just go out again, Don't even have to connect them up on the back if you don't want to. It might be easier for you guys instead of having to break loads of blocks, so feel free to do what's easier for you. And then around the front we just go out another block like this. Basically so you can only see a slab layer of the pink concrete in there. So it looks pretty cool. Now on the corners these are actually connected. So these ones are actually connected out. And they add like an overhang effect on the front. So you can see that underside over here actually just connected up in this gap. And this is the only corner on the build that actually is connected. All these are kind of just resting around. So only the front corners connect up, which is pretty cool. It makes a lot of sense going back to the build. So over here, what we need to do is literally just stick this one in like that. Then here, going out of course, and then going around over the top, over the bottom section over here. And there we go. And then obviously the same over here. So we're going to go in like this, out again, and then around the corners. Oops, my bad. There we are. Ah, brilliant. That is probably one of the trickiest parts of the build as well, apart from the pancake. Pancake can get a little bit tricky to make. I don't know what we should call him. Guys, definitely have a little vote in the comment section below what we should call this pancake on top of the diner. It's very funny looking. So now then guys, I've just grabbed the cyan concrete back. I've also grabbed some smooth quartz block back because we're going to come up block from the cyan now. The pink concrete even. And we're going to line it up with this tower just here. So making sure this is in the same level. And we're going to plonk a block there. We're going to also do the same over here. Make sure it's in the same level. And plonk it there. Because over here we need to make this kind of make the cyan tower like we've got over here. So at the moment we can just mark out where it's going to be. So should be about there, and then we just build this up and along. Perfect. And then we can just fill this gap in. We don't need to put glass on the back of this one. So as you see over here, it literally just kind of lines up, and it makes a little bit of a difference in the roof for the place, which looks nice as well. And then what you can do here, well, now we've got a marker, is just stick another slab in, and then it's blocks all the way up to the other one, and then we just make sure it goes in that. There we go. So you kind of leave a slab gap even, and then it goes to blocks on the second one back for this tower. Awesome. Let's do the same over here, like so. Perfect. And then over here we're just going to add another layer of blocks like this. There we go. And then another 3 layers of blocks on the top like this, connecting up to the opposite side of the build. Nice one. So now then, over here what we need to do, grab our smooth quartz slab, and we're going to go along the glass on the inside of the build like this. Make sure this goes all the way along to the front door, and then again over here. Nice one. Then we can grab our stone slab, and we can literally just fill in the roof section now. As long as it's in the same layer as this quartz slab on the outside, then it will look pretty cool. So fill this over. No, it's going to look pretty dark on the inside, but we'll come back to that in a second. So here we are. Oh, last one. There we go. Nice job. So now then guys, coming to the interior of our build, what we need to do is just double up these quartz for the roof section, just so that it hides the lever on there. We can also do the same here, and then the same over this side. So basically only the glass is seen on the interior. You don't really see the rest of the cyan on the outside. But then on the outside, it still looks the exact same, which is great. Okay guys, so coming over here next to the toilets, what we're going to do is obviously stick in the doors. These are just birch doors because they got that looking glass on the thing there. You might need to just break this one so that this door can face this way, but otherwise not too much trouble. And then above the doorways we can literally just write, oops, my bad, messed it up. We can just write men's WC, W/C even, like that. And then we can write women or ladies W/C as well. Like so. Nice one, that looks pretty cool. Okay, so coming third block back from this, where this door is, so 1, 2, here. We're going to grab our red concrete, and we're going to go from 4 blocks, so 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to go across by 11, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Perfect, you should have this 2 block gap just on the cyan block here left. So as you can see over here, we didn't connect it up on either side, but that is absolutely fine. We want to keep it that way, definitely. And on top of these red blocks, we can literally just put ourselves some quartz, and then quartz all the way down for this 11 as well. Now here what we need to do is we need to go around this side first of all, and we're going to place 2 chairs just over here. So slab on top of of fence like that, of some birch fence, and then we're going to grab our birch trapdoor and just stick it with the handle facing upwards for these little chairs. Now I know these are kind of like sat on the top of the bar, but to be fair, it actually doesn't look too bad at the ground level, which is pretty good. And then we're going to leave a 2-block gap and do the same for 4 chairs going along like this. And so it should be 2 blocks on either end of the bar left. Awesome. Slabs again, and then trapdoors with the handles facing up for all of these. Oh, that's great, guys. That's really awesome. Good job. So now then, over here, we're going to leave a block. Oops, my bad. I need to fill in this wall over here. So we need to stick up 3 blocks of cyan like that. Then grab our quartz block, and we're just going to go straight up. And then grab our pink for that block over there. Awesome. When I originally built this build, I did kind of make this corner go in, so that all these corners were connected. There's also the same over here. So we can build up 3. And then we can grab our quartz. And then we can grab our pink concrete and stick it at the top there. So it was kind of like a proper strange shape. But when I rebuilt this one, obviously we just kind of cut off the corners, like over here. But if you want to add the blocks in, it really doesn't make too much of a difference on the interior. But yeah, if you guys want to add it, that is totally cool. Again, we're going to grab cyan concrete, and we're going to go 2 layers up like that. Then we're going to grab a birch button, and we're just going to stick it on the end like that. We're going to take 2 birch wood stairs, and we're just going to stick them like this. Then we're going to grab some cyan banners, and we're going to stick them behind the chairs like so. We're going to block 2 blocks into the ground now, just in front of these 2 chairs, because we're going to stick some redstone torches in to push pistons up for the tables, like this. Then we're going to put 2 more chairs here, then 2 more layers of cyan with the button on, and then some cyan banners like that. To finish off this table, we're just going to put 2 signs like this on the end of the thing, of the chairs, and there we have 1 booth. Awesome. Next we need to go over here and do the same, just like this, and then 2 blocks up like that, and then cyan in this gap over here on the back of the chairs like that. 2 blocks in for the floor, 2 more torches, oops, my bad, and then 2 more pistons going up like that. Signs for the last thing, like that. Oh, amazing. Good job, guys. Over here we need to do the exact same, so like this, and then obviously another booth over here, so brick in the floor, pistons going up for the tables. You might get pushed up at the angle you're stood at, but don't worry, it shouldn't be too much of a trouble. It just pushes you up into the sky for a little. It's quite funny. There we go, and then the banners at the back there, then the signs on the sides, and then another booth over this way, like this. Awesome. Banners back here. You get a good view of Baby Yoda from here, and the Grinch. That's cool. Birch again. Redstone torches on these blocks, and then obviously your tables. That's pistons just there. Ah, amazing. The last finishing touches for these booths is you just want to grab some black carpet and stick them on the top of the cyan. It just adds a little bit of a fabric sort of look to the chairs, maybe some leather for the back of the seats there as well. This task, guys, is to make the lighting. Now I found this to be one of the hardest tasks when making this, so hopefully it won't be too bad rebuilding it. So we need to grab an end rod, we also need to grab an iron trapdoor, as well as some spruce trapdoors, and this just goes down here for the bar. So we can come down here, stick one on that cyan, and stick one on this red concrete like that. That's just finished off the bar now, so that block is done. Awesome. Alright, so here where this chair lines up, above the bar, we need to stick 2 end rods going down like this, and then an iron trapdoor on the top, like that, on the bottom even, of the end rod. Now here for this end block again, we're going to leave basically a 2-block gap in between all these lights, and do the exact same like that. Now for this bit here, we start on this chair here, the 3rd chair in, the 2nd chair in, but 3rd one going along this way, and we stick another 2 end rods, and then a trapdoor like that. Then we leave it a 2-block gap, so 1, 2, and then we come to this one, and we stick another 2 like that. Trapdoor on top, 1, 2, and then the end of the bar should be just here. This should have a light as well. Now for these little booths, what we do is literally just go from the top of the tables, where the tables are, stick the 2 end rods going down, and the iron trapdoors on the bottom. You might want to just stand on the tables to do this section. It's definitely easier to reach. There we go. Awesome. Then we just do the same over these ones. And these look great because the end rolls are lighting up, but it gives the effect that the trapdoors are lighting up. And it almost looks like extractor fans as well, which is great. And it also helps with the effect of the neon look to the build as well, which is great. There we go. Ah, amazing. I like this place now. It's looking nice and bright, nice and lit up. Alright then guys, so the materials you're going to need to make the oven, you're going to need some stone brick wall, some stone brick stairs, a button, which is a stone one, some stone bricks, a weighted pressure plate, heavy, which is basically just the iron pressure plate, stripped oak wood to represent some pancakes, and some item frames to hold the pancakes onto the stove, the oven. So, we'll need to come a block, we need to leave this block empty just here, just one away from the wall, and then two away from the wall. This is where we're going to build our oven. This goes out by 2 blocks, this goes along by 5 blocks, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let's bring this one forward and make this a 2-row shape like that. Awesome, then we can bring our buttons and just plonk these along the front to represent little dials to turn up hobs and whatnot like that. Then we put our pressure plates down like this, just scattered around like that. Now we can just plonk out some spots where we want to put our pancakes, so it can be anywhere on the stove. You don't have to copy me if you don't want to, guys. So item frame just there, pancake just there as well. So turn your wood in or like to an angle like that, and it just looks great. It looks like a little pancake cooking, or even a pancake stack cooking. So now what we want to do is we want to come to the quartz here, and we want to grab our stairs, and we want to go kind of around the outside of our oven like this. So just kind of overhanging the oven top. We need to go like this. So as you can see, only 2 blocks away from the top with the stairs. Then we grab our stone brick wall, go 3 along like this. Then we take another 3, and then we connect it up to the wall at the top there. Ah, that is cool. Alright, nice one. Now next thing, while we have the stairs at hand, we can come 1 away from the oven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 upside down stairs to represent a little sideboard kind of countertop over here. Now the next thing we're going to grab ourselves an iron trapdoor. We're then going to go down straight to the bottom. We're going to grab ourselves a lever. There we are. We also need to grab ourselves an item frame on the way back up, just there. As well as some nether wart, which I think is around here. There it is. We also need to grab ourselves another trapdoor. This is a dark oak one like that. We're going to grab ourselves some blue stained glass as well as some red stained glass. And then we're going to grab ourselves a spruce trapdoor also. You can also grab yourself, the last material is some black stained glass for this coffee machine over here. So the coffee machine, first of all, is just the black stained glass just there. Take our spruce trapdoor and stick these on either side of the build like that, either side. Then we'll stick our dark oak and put it on the top like that. Then we'll grab our item frame and stick some nether wart inside on the block there. Then we come 1 down, and we actually make this into a block. We also stick a tripwire hook here, so we'll have to sort that out in a second. But for now, what we'll do is stick our blue stained glass and then our red stained glass like this. Then we'll grab ourselves our iron trapdoors. Oh no, too high. And stick these up off the blocks like that. There we go, nice one. Now we can put the levers on these ones. And then we're just going to grab that stone brick block for this section over here. There it is. And then a tripwire hook, because this represents like, almost like a tap or a little kind of funnel for the coffee to come down into the cups there. There you go. It's kind of my own design. If you guys wanted to make this a way better design, it's totally cool, guys. Let me know what you guys do as well. Definitely like to learn from viewers and things. That'd be awesome. Okay, so that is the kitchen area done. Let's check out the last finishing touches we need to do. So this jukebox, we also need to make the toilets. Let's get the gross bit out of the way. Let's go ahead and make the toilets. So if you come into the ladies' toilets over here, we can grab ourselves this iron block. We can stick this 2 high like this. Then we take our quartz stairs. Doesn't have to be the smooth ones for this one. We can stick them upside down like that. Then we can grab an iron trapdoor and stick it on top there for the toilet seat. A weighted pressure plate again for the top of this iron block up here. Then we need to put a lever just here, a lever, and then some iron bars going up to the roof. Now here what we need to do is, now I've used the iron bars for this one, we can just turn this into a block with the slabs. Just fill up this roof into a block shape like that. So it looks a bit dark, I know, but here we're just going to replace these 2 with some sea lanterns. Now over here we can just put a cauldron and then a tripwire hook to represent the sink. We'll have to come back and get some water for that one in a second. Let's go ahead and make the opposite toilets right now. So before we do anything, let's just stick in our roof. There we go. Then we just pop back through, grab some of those iron bars. There we go. Here we're just going to do the exact opposite, so iron bar, iron blocks even, an upside down stair, oops, facing this way, perfect, iron trapdoor, weighted pressure plate on top, a lever going up, and then the 2 iron bars going like that. So it's like an old flush toilet, like the pull chain one, which is cool. It also lifts the toilet seat up, but the wrong way, which is not cool, but it's fine. There we go, and then the sink in this one. And then we just need to grab our water and just fill the sink in. You guys can obviously do whatever you like with this. If you didn't like the design of this bathroom, you could always change it up. It's really your decision. There we go. I kind of made these really simple, just so that it looks a bit funky. And yeah, quite like that. For the jukebox over here, we come to this block just right here. So we leave this kind of weird L shape. We go to this one where it's like 3 up, and we build it right here. Now this design I kind of borrowed a little bit of I got an inspiration from a Minecraft jukebox I saw online where someone had built this fancy jukebox. I kind of changed up the design a slight bit to match the design. Now I've actually not got the original picture on my phone at the moment, so I don't really know where the source came from, but if anyone does see this build who you built the original one, definitely let me know and I'll stick you in the description below. So thank you so much for the inspiration. So here we put a Minecraft jukebox down like this, a beacon on top because it's got the glass in there, you can kind of pick the songs you want and things. A daylight sensor on top, it doesn't matter which way you put it, you can put it night or day if you want. And then we just put some dark oak trapdoors going down the side of the jukebox like this. It's kind of good to shift because they go the same way. There we go. Oh, that's just cool, and it adds a bit of light into this corner as well, where this area would be a bit dark because of these the bar lights only cover the bar, of course. That makes sense. And there we have it. So the last finishing touches that I did to the exterior of my diner, as you can see over here, obviously apart from Mr. Pancake at the top there, we grabbed ourselves a flower pot and a spruce sapling. Now the spruce saplings just look like little fern trees, but they don't look like the Minecraft ferns, if that makes sense, because the Minecraft ferns look quite bulky and they look a bit too big for what we're going for. So these are literally just 2 blocks each, like 2 block gap between each one, which is awesome. So let's go and do that over here. Start from this corner, we'll go there, then we leave 2 blocks, then we leave 2 blocks, we leave 2 blocks. It's great, it matches up nicely to the rest of the building. We just stick these in like this. Also adds a bit of greenery to the outside of the build. And now what we do just here is, if you guys wanted to learn about the car park and things, if you didn't, you could just pause the video here, just skip it on a little bit. I'll put some timestamps in so you can get to this pancake. But yeah, if you guys wanted to learn how to do this, I'll just quickly show you. So this pathway is literally just some smooth stone. This goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 blocks. Whew, 25 row, like a 25 row like that for 2 times. And then it goes into a 5 block shape over here, then it goes into a 3 for the doorway, like so. And now here, these spaces, these car parking spaces are literally just 7 blocks in length, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and they go 3 like this, but obviously 5 if you want to connect up the spaces. So yeah, and then the road of course is 7 blocks as well, going across, but you put this dividing line in for 3 on each side. So yeah, it looks pretty good, it works well with the diner, it looks great. If you know, if someone could build like a limousine or something, I think this will look really nice with a limo outside of it. But yeah, let's go ahead and build the pancake. Alright then guys, so to build this pancake, the materials you're going to need some smooth sandstone, some stripped oak wood, a block of coal, and some smooth quartz block. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come 4 blocks back, and on the 5th one we're going to build the pancake. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. We go down, and then we go to this 3 over here. Just going to build 3 like that. We're going to build these up by 2. We're going to do the exact same on the opposite side. So here, 1, 2, 3. Build up by 2 lots for 3 like that. As you can see, we're kind of building his feet over here. Looks quite funky. Then we build the shape, and then we start to actually build the pancake. So we just need to add another 2 like so, and then what we do now is we actually build an 11 block shape. So from this one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is a great way to see if your building is built correctly, you know, the right dimensions and things. It's a great way to kind of match it up because it's quite symmetrical, this build. It yeah, definitely was really fun to make. Definitely something I've never done before as well, which is awesome. So next we need to come onto the sides of the build, and we need to go up by 1, and then we need to go across by 2, like so. Then we go up by 2, but we knock off this one. So over here we'll do the exact same, so 1, 1, 2, and then 2, but then we knock off that one. There we are. Great. And then we need to go up by 1, and then up by 1 again, up by 1, up by 1 again, and we'll do the same on the opposite side. 1, and then 1 again. Make sure these are not connected, by the way, guys, because it looks great if they're not connected. It definitely helps you out with the build. So the next thing we'll do is we'll grab our stripped oak wood, and we'll go kind of fill in these spaces with our stripped oak wood for this first pancake, because this is in a stack, so gotta make these look like a stack of pancakes. So here I'm just going to make this one on the corner so it goes that way instead of going upwards. Let's do the same. Whoop, there we go. Nice one. Then on top we need to put a smooth sandstone block, and exactly the same on the opposite side. And now we just go back down doing the same shape as we did before. So fill this one in. There we go. 3, 2, then 1. Amazing. So now we do this shape another one more time. So there. Make sure this one goes out again. It's like there. Perfect. Now originally when I built this pancake, I did think it was maybe a little bit too big for the diner. Then I saw it as a kind of sign on the top of the building. I thought, you know what, that actually looks quite cool. So I kind of adopted it, kept it there, and it's definitely a cute one. You just can't destroy it once you build it. It's just too cute. So yeah. So now we're going to put some smooth sandstone on top of this one. Excuse me. Sorry, my bad, not this one. We're going to stick it here. Then we're going to go 2 like this. Then we're going to go 3. Then we're going to cross. 3 again. 2. Then 1, but we leave this one open and empty like this. So for this block just here, we can use this as our guider. We use this as a marker, so we can knock that one off for now. And the same on the opposite side. So technically, oops, my bad. So technically you guys should have like this shape here. So it literally just, this one block is surrounded by 2. And it kind of goes into like a key shape over here. And the same on the opposite side. That's exactly what you need. Just the same on the opposite side is great for this build. So next we're going to grab our stripped oak wood again, and we're going to fill this entire section in inside this pancake's body. So this is like the main pancake on top of the stack. Make sure we build this one right up. So there, and then we go up. Here we go up by about 2 blocks. So 1, 2, like that. And then we just build this right along to the opposite side. Do the exact same. Make sure it doesn't overhang at the moment. There's only one time we need to overhang it, and that's just down a block where we built earlier, just this bit here. But that's cool. Alright, now we can go in a block just here. Build this one going along. And then leaving a block gap on the side as well. Like that. Next we leave a 3 block gap. A 2 block gap even, my bad. So here. So it's like that. 1 and then 2. And we can build this along so that it leaves a 2 block gap on the other end as well. There we go. And then for the top one, we leave a 3 block gap for the top. So 1, 2, 3. Then we build just here. Try it if you can, guys. Make sure you get all the blocks going facing this way instead of facing upwards, because it looks better. The texture on this build, with this block especially, goes really like wonky. You can build stuff that goes down, sideways, across. You know, you see what I mean there. This one's going up, this one's going across. It just looks a bit strange when it's together. But this, you're going the same way. It just looks quite cool, and it definitely helps you out with the build look, which is good. Now for the arms over here, we're going to come out by 3 blocks from this one over here, the sandstone, and then on this one we're going to go up by 2. Then here we're just going to go up by 1. Now this is kind of the only exception to what I was just saying, because it looks cool, because it looks like he's actually got a thumb up, a finger up, to symbolize, like, you know, welcome to the pancake place. You can eat people like me here. I don't know why I'd say that, but yeah, you never know. Pancakes are weird. Actually, to be honest, talking about talking pancakes just makes me weird, but never mind. It's fine. So now over here, we come to this 3 block shape, and we leave a 1 block gap there. And now we build the eye, 3 blocks of coal going in a weird L shape like that. And then you just stick in your smooth quartz block in there, and it just looks so nice and shiny. It's great. We do the exact same on this side. Leave a block gap from this 3 and do the same. Same way the pupil is facing, by the way, guys, this way. Just because it looks cute if they're both facing the same way. And then what we do is leave a 2-block gap in between each of the eyeballs to build this cute looking face, this smile. There we go. Oh my goodness me, what have we just created? Something beautiful. And there we go, guys, that is literally how to build the dino. Thank you so much for watching this Wheelassassin video. I really hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know, like I said, guys, in the comments down below, what type of favourite pancakes you like. I gotta say, mine is probably Nutella, golden syrup, and sugar on the same one. Oh, and some lemon. Do you know, like the lemon juice? Oh, you can't beat that, guys. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Is your favourite pancake in the comments down below. Have an awesome pancake day, guys. Really do hope you careful not to eat too much. Trust me, it's not the greatest. Pancakes are so good. Just don't eat too many of them because you will feel ill. Take my advice, guys. Have a good one. Take it easy. Stay safe. Please definitely leave a like if you did enjoy this one, and definitely consider subscribing if you want to see some more of my tutorials on the channel. We have many, like I said, Baby Yoda just here. So yeah, I'd like to see you stick around. That'd be awesome. Have an excellent one. Take it easy. Goodbye for now.